You were not born at random. Your entrance into this world, the timing, the energy, the celestial rhythm, carries a deeper meaning than most ever imagine. Helena Blavatsky, founder of the Theosophical movement, taught that each soul enters life not by accident, but as part of a greater cosmic order. In her esoteric writings, she explained that time itself is not neutral. Each moment is a gateway. Each cycle of the year is charged with specific vibrations. And the month of your birth, it's not just a date, it's a signal, a message, a spiritual imprint of your mission. According to Blavatsky, the universe is alive with intelligence, and it speaks through cycles, lunar, solar, cosmic. To be born in January is not the same as being born in July. Each carries a distinct energy, a tone, a duty. This is not about astrology as entertainment. It's not about personality traits or predictions. It's about the sacred contract your soul signed when it chose to incarnate under a specific cosmic influence. In this video, we'll explore how your birth month reveals your spiritual calling, not as fate, but as potential. We'll look at the deeper meanings Blavatsky associated with the months, the occult forces behind them, and how understanding this can align you with your higher purpose. You may have lived your whole life thinking your birthday was just a date. But what if it was a door? Blavatsky taught that the soul does not incarnate arbitrarily. There is no chaos in the universe, only law. She called this law karma and cycles, the great twin forces that govern manifestation. According to her, every soul descends into matter through the spiral of time, guided by energies that correspond to its inner evolution. The month you were born in is not a coincidence. It reflects the specific lessons, challenges, and gifts your soul is ready to engage with. Blavatsky drew upon ancient wisdom from Hindu, Egyptian, and Chaldean systems, all of which recognized that certain times of the year hold different spiritual properties. The ancients aligned temples, rituals, and initiations with cosmic rhythms for this very reason. In the Theosophical tradition, each month corresponds not only to seasonal changes, but to a stage in the spiritual development of humanity. Being born in a certain month means you've aligned yourself, whether consciously or not, with a stream of energy that is meant to awaken something within you, a strength, a truth, a mission. This does not mean you are bound by destiny. It means you carry a seed. Whether it blooms or withers depends on your awareness, your discipline, your will. In the coming blocks, we'll walk through each month, not to generalize, but to illuminate. To help you recognize the sacred current flowing beneath your life. Because once you know what lives within your timing, you can stop struggling against it and begin walking with it. If you were born in January, Blavatsky would say you came into this world under the vibration of Saturnian force, not in the popular sense of restriction, but in its sacred esoteric role, structure, wisdom, and responsibility. January souls are born with a task, to become builders. Not of buildings, but of inner foundations. Your life is not meant to be easy. It's meant to be solid, stable, awake. January carries the energy of the initiate. It marks the time when the sun begins its slow return after the winter solstice. This is the month of spiritual rebirth, but it's subtle, quiet, hidden beneath the surface. If you were born in January, your mission is endurance, to hold the light in the darkness. You are a guardian of sacred discipline. Blavatsky believed that souls born in this month often carry ancient karmas that require purification through responsibility, solitude, and deep self-mastery. You are not here to shine instantly. You are here to grow slowly but powerfully, to lead not through charisma but through integrity. Your soul may feel older, heavier, but that's because you were born to carry weight, to be a foundation for others. Your presence stabilizes, your silence teaches. And your path is one of quiet transformation. To be born in February is to carry the vibration of mystery and revelation. This month, connected with the deeper aspects of Uranus and Neptune, signals a soul that remembers something more. According to Blavatsky, February souls are often born on the edge, between worlds, between dimensions, between ways of thinking. Your sacred mission is not to conform, but to awaken. You may have felt like an outsider. You may have dreamed strange dreams, or sense truths others ignore. That's not your imagination, that's your soul whispering. February births are marked by the subtle energy of intuitive intelligence. You are not here to follow paths. You are here to reveal the ones no one has seen yet. Blavatsky described these souls as transmitters of future knowledge. You carry within you the blueprint of things yet to come. Innovation, spiritual technology, inner alchemy, these are your realms. But it comes at a cost: detachment. You may feel lonely, misunderstood, disconnected from the world. But the truth is, your connection is with another world, and your task is to bridge the two. You are a channel. And when you trust your visions, even when they don't make sense, you open doors for others. Your path is not easy, but it is essential. You don't belong because you were born to lead us somewhere we've never been. March births carry the deep, compassionate vibration of Piscean energy, associated with spiritual sacrifice, healing, and transcendence. According to Blavatsky, souls born in March have been touched by sorrow, not as punishment, but as preparation. Your mission is to bring light into the broken places of the world, starting with your own heart. You are a natural healer. Whether through words, art, presence, or silence, your energy soothes. But there's a challenge. You feel too much. You may carry grief that isn't yours. You may confuse boundaries with compassion. March souls often struggle with emotional overwhelm because their empathy is vast. But this is no accident. You were born under the current of spiritual purification. Your life is a vessel. Blavatsky wrote that these souls come to transmute, to absorb pain, transform it through love, and return it as wisdom. You are not weak. You are powerful in ways the world forgets to honor. But you must protect your energy. Your softness is not meant to be exploited. It is meant to be directed, with clarity, with courage, with trust. Your sacred mission: to remind the world that vulnerability is not defeat, that suffering can birth beauty, that love, when conscious, is the greatest force of all. If you were born in April, Blavatsky would see in you the fire of initiation, the Aries force that begins the zodiacal wheel, not as chance, but as command. You came here to act, to break inertia, to bring divine energy into motion. April souls carry the signature of the spiritual warrior. You are not meant to hide. You are meant to step forward, not recklessly but boldly. Your mission is action with awareness, to move not from impulse, but from inner alignment. This is harder than it sounds. You may have lived your life battling between your desire to lead and your fear of chaos, but that battle is your training ground. Blavatsky saw this fire as the beginning spark of divine will in the material world. When harnessed, it becomes inspiration, leadership, initiation. When misused, it becomes ego, conflict, and destruction. The choice is yours. April is not a peaceful month. It is a call to arms. But your weapon is not violence, it is purpose, clarity, movement. You are here to awaken others by being fully alive. Just remember, the truest warrior protects what is sacred, not what is personal. To be born in May is to enter under the influence of Taurus, not as a sun sign, but as an ancient symbol of earth, beauty, and sacred embodiment. Blavatsky saw May-born souls as carriers of the inner temple, here to remind humanity that the material world is not fallen, but sacred. You are a stabilizer, a builder of beauty, a keeper of rhythm. Your energy grounds others. You are drawn to the tangible, the sensual, the enduring, not as indulgence, but as reverence. You instinctively feel that spirit lives in the soil, in the form, in the ritual. And you're right. But your challenge is resistance to change. Because you sense how precious life is, you may cling to what must evolve. May souls must learn that nothing sacred can truly be lost. It only transforms. Your path is one of stewardship, not control. Blavatsky described these souls as guardians of the mysteries of form. You are here to teach us how to make the invisible visible. Through food, music, craft, home, art, your presence brings heaven down to earth. If you were born in June, you carry the Gemini vibration, one of communication, duality, and movement between planes. Blavatsky viewed these souls as natural bridges between the seen and the unseen. Your mission is translation of energies, ideas, truths that others cannot yet grasp. You may have struggled with focus. You may have felt torn between paths, identities, desires. But this is not a flaw. It is your gift. You are the traveler, the connector, the messenger. You see both sides because your soul is learning to integrate opposites. Blavatsky wrote that Gemini energy, when awakened, becomes the divine breath, the word made flesh. You are not meant to just think. You are meant to speak, to write, to move energy with intention. Your mind is powerful, but it must be guided by the heart. June souls are often scattered early in life, but as they mature, they become transmitters of deep clarity. Your path is not about choosing one truth. It's about becoming the space in which all truths meet. Born in July, you carry the Cancerian vibration, linked with memory, emotion, and the sacred role of spiritual parenthood. Blavatsky viewed July-born souls as guardians of inner lineage. You are here to hold the emotional body of humanity, to protect what is tender, to preserve what is essential. This is not a passive path. It is deep, demanding, and immensely powerful. You may feel burdened by the weight of your past or the emotions of others, but that's because you are a vessel. You absorb not just your family's wounds, but collective ones. Your mission is not to drown in that sea, but to become its guide. You are the healer of emotional time. Through you, the wounds of generations can be named and transformed. But to do that, you must first feel your own. Blavatsky emphasized that Cancer is the gateway of incarnation, the place where soul meets form. You are a midwife between spirit and life, and when you embrace your emotional depth, you don't become weak, you become sacred. August carries the Leo force, fiery, radiant, purposeful. Blavatsky described this energy as the fire of divine kingship, not in ego, but in service. If you were born in August, your mission is to shine, but to shine for others. You are a natural leader. But you are not here to dominate. You are here to inspire. Your presence lights the way. When aligned with spirit, you become a source of warmth, joy, courage. But when lost in the self, that same fire can burn. August souls must learn the difference between performance and presence. Your power is not in applause, it's in embodiment. When you live your truth, others awaken to theirs. This is your gift. Blavatsky often warned, the Leo force must pass through humility before it becomes true radiance. Your light is not yours. It's the universe shining through you. The more you remember that, the brighter you become. September souls carry the Virgo vibration, linked with clarity, structure, and sacred service. Blavatsky revered this energy as the priestess of incarnation, the one who weaves the divine into the details. If you were born in September, you are a builder of systems, a translator of patterns, a healer of imbalance. Your gift is precision, but your shadow is perfectionism. You see what could be improved everywhere, often forgetting what is already beautiful. Blavatsky taught that Virgo's true role is consecration, making the ordinary sacred. You are here to restore harmony, not through control, but through conscious refinement. Whether through work, care, craft, or knowledge, your life becomes a prayer. Your mission is not glamorous, but it is essential. You remind us that spirit lives in structure, that order is not rigidity, it's love made visible. Born in October, you carry the Libra energy, harmony, justice, beauty, and sacred relationship. According to Blavatsky, Libra represents the soul's search for equilibrium between self and other, light and dark, matter and spirit. Your mission is to bring balance where there is conflict. You are a peacemaker, not through passivity but through presence. Your life is a mirror reflecting back the hidden truths others cannot see, but this comes with a price. You may lose yourself in the mirror. October souls must learn to hold their center, not to please but to integrate, not to avoid conflict but to bring truth into it. Blavatsky called Libra the gateway of choice, where the soul begins to act with intention. You were born to walk the middle path, to remind the world that balance is not weakness, it is mastery. No matter the month you were born in, January or October, April or September, The timing of your birth carries meaning, not because the stars rule you, but because the universe moves with rhythm, and your soul chose to enter in harmony with it. Helena Blavatsky reminded us that we are not random visitors in a lifeless cosmos. We are participants in a sacred dance, each life a note in the song of the universe. Your birth month is not your destiny. It is your direction. It offers you a mirror, a map, a moment of alignment. When you understand its deeper vibration, you begin to hear the subtle voice of your own soul. You begin to remember why you came. Some of us are here to hold structure, others to heal, to spark, to refine, to reconcile, to lead, to carry memory, to build beauty, or to pierce illusion. All paths are sacred when walked with awareness. The mission is not about fame or success or approval. It is about becoming what you already are, a living expression of the divine order. So now ask yourself, what month was I born in? What sacred mission might be unfolding through me? And am I ready to walk it with intention? If this message awakened something inside you, let us know in the comments. Which month were you born in, and what part of the message spoke most to your soul? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you love. Because when even one person remembers why they came here, the whole world becomes just a little more awake.